The Salesforce ExactTarget Marketing Cloud mobile solutions connect you with your customers through any channel, wherever they are. Your company's customer journey is now mobile via responsive email templates or SMS and MMS messages across 90 countries for things such as promotions, real-time travel, and banking alerts. Application push notifications engaging customers to revisit your app, and geo-fenced offers based on proximity to specific locations. All managed through a Journey Builder interface that lets you easily keep pace with your on-the-go customers. Connect to customers like never before with the ExactTarget Marketing Cloud.
Please welcome to the stage ExactTarget Marketing Cloud Vice President of Messaging Products, RJ Tallier.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed your lunch. We're really thrilled to have you here today. My name's RJ Tallier. I'm the Vice President for Messaging Products here at the ExactTarget Marketing Cloud, which means I'm responsible for all of our email products, mobile products, and cloud pages. And it's amazing to see all of you here today. I know a lot of you actually personally, and thrilled to talk to you today about all of the great innovation we have in mobile. If we think back over the last year, I thought that there were maybe three key highlights I wanted to share with you today. One is all of our client success. We have some great customers. We've got enterprise brands. We have small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and they're all really succeeding in the mobile space. Some of them are speaking here today, like Xerox, Simon, and Do It Best. And I'm really thrilled to be partnering with them. So thank you to all of our great clients, and many of you, again, are here today. We have a huge amount of innovation that we continue to bring to the market across the Marketing Cloud, and the definition of mobile has changed significantly since our first iteration of the mobile products back in 2007. Today, we're really mobile first and mobile focused. Our capabilities extend beyond the Marketing Cloud into Salesforce One, where you can run your entire business from your smartphone, in addition to Heroku, where you can build and deploy all of your apps. So across Heroku, Salesforce One, as well as ExactTarget Marketing Cloud, you have the capability to really run your entire mobile marketing strategy. The third thing I'm really proud of is our involvement in all the industry organizations. We're involved as a board member of the Mobile Marketing Association. We're involved in the Location-Based Marketing Association. Our teams are keynoting and speaking at events like CES, as well as the CTIA and ITCon. And these are the leading industry organizations that are really defining what it means to be a mobile marketer in this day and space. So with all of these innovations, with all of these customer stories, as well as all the innovation and leadership in the industry, I actually want to turn it back to you and say thank you. We've had an amazing year. This has really been fun. And our product managers, our developers, many of whom are in the audience today, really want to say thank you to each of you for your partnership, for sending 1 billion SMS messages through our system, for sending hundreds of thousands of geo-fenced push messages through our system every single day. So thank you so much. And we're excited about this year and the coming years and how we'll continue to innovate in mobile. Now, before we get too deep into the product updates and announcements, I wanted to share with you a few key stats that are really driving our product roadmap and how we think about mobile at the Marketing Cloud. The first of which is that digital media has grown 24% in the last year. And as we think about this stat, that what's really underlying it is the most important, that we're engaging 24% more in digital content, but actually 52% comes from mobile. So we're actually consuming 52% more mobile than last year. That's an amazing statistic, and that's probably the reason why you are all here today. Now the question is, what are people doing on these mobile devices if they're spending so much time in consumption of mobile? And the answer is they're in your app. 7 out of every 8 minutes is spent in an app on a mobile device. That's a crazy, crazy number. So if you don't have an app, build one right now. And if you already have one, it's now time to think about your engagement strategy and how you can take Journey Builder for apps to drive additional engagement and the right types of engagement within your app. A lot of you in the audience, as well as a lot of mobile marketers, have been shy about investing heavily in mobile because the pushback from your managers comes, well, we're not really seeing the ROI. We're not seeing the conversion or the dollars coming from mobile. And folks, that's changing. By 2018, we will see mobile commerce match e-commerce. So that means that as participants in this session, you're in the right spot. We have to think about how do we convert our customers in these mobile experiences. We have to do it there because our competitors are going to do it if we don't. So it's with these 3 stats in mind that I think, you guys, we've got to change our vocabulary. And we've got to really think mobile. We've got to talk mobile. We have to know what all of these different terms are, and they've got to be just part of our daily talk with our customers, with our marketers, with our bosses. Everyone has to understand how each of these different elements can help drive their mobile marketing strategy and their overall content strategy. So it's with these ideas that we're really innovating across 4 key areas within the Marketing Cloud. These 4 key areas are to be best in class at messaging across all channels. We send billions of messages every single day across all the different mobile channels. And we're best in class, we're going to continue that. The second area is around connected spaces. And a connected space is anywhere in the world. It could be this hotel. It could be a convention center. It could be a store or a financial services location. Any space. It could be a park, or what we're talking about when we're talking about connected spaces. Connected products are another area that we're really investing in. And you think about connected products as being a connected refrigerator, a car, or a smartwatch. And I'm proud to say that David Porter and the development team actually built the smartwatch interactions that you saw last night as Will.i.am was DJing from his device. The team built that, and it's actually enabled with some Journey Builder capabilities. So it's a really exciting and early demonstration of our connected product strategy, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that today. And then finally, as we think about how do we pull all of these different capabilities together, really that's where Journey Builder and Journey Builder for Apps comes in. So I'll walk you through some of the capabilities we have today, as well as where we're headed in the future. So let's get started first in the messaging area. You might be familiar with our products already, which is great, but we've got some great, amazing updates to those products that I want to share with you. Mobile Push is our application built on the Marketing Cloud that manages all of the different ways you can engage a customer within your app. Push notifications are key to any app marketer strategy, and this is where you manage all of those push notifications. If you're not familiar with our capabilities, we have Push for iOS, Android, BlackBerry, Amazon, and now PhoneGap. So you can build your push messaging strategy on any platform, no matter where you've built your app. In addition, we've got great capabilities that drive rich experiences within your app. So you can send a push notification and drive them to a cloud page, which is effectively an HTML5 page in your app. In the same way that you might send an email that's linked to a landing page, you can now do that same exact activity with push notifications linked to a cloud page. It's an amazing way to drive that full circle understanding of how your push campaigns are working. You might have seen that iOS just released its newest capabilities, which include interactive notifications. Android's had this capability for a while now, but now our SDK supports both. You can now send a push notification that has up to 4 options for an individual to participate in your campaign. So they can open your app, they can buy now, they can view in Passbook, they can save for later. Those 4 different activities, you can configure them however you'd like, but effectively it allows you to understand what consumers are doing with your app and how they're converting off of that push notification. The last area is maybe the most exciting, which is now we have our web and mobile analytics capabilities, which were discussed earlier today. You can now take our code, put it in your app, and understand the full extent of how an individual is interacting with your app. You send them a push notification, they go through 3 screens, they make a purchase, or they don't. Now you can track that activity, and not only track it, but then use it for retargeting. So some amazing enhancements to our push capabilities that I'm really proud of. Our Mobile Connect product is where you can manage all of your SMS and MMS programs across the globe. And we're really proud of the 10 campaign templates that allow you to create campaigns in about 3 steps. Anybody in this room can create an SMS or an MMS campaign literally by walking through a 3-step process. It's that easy. But it has all of the power of the Marketing Cloud, where you can use your cross-channel data to personalize those messages, as well as make them a part of cross-channel journeys and do all sorts of segmentation within them. We've got some amazing enhancement to our Mobile Connect product that I'd love to share with you today. One of those being our MMS capabilities, which we launched last year, as well as the ability to send to a campaign or report from Salesforce. So now we have an integration with the Salesforce V5 integration with Mobile Connect. For all of those customers out here today who are Salesforce customers, now you can have those integrated campaigns you've been asking for. So it's an amazing, amazing list of enhancements for Mobile Connect as well as Mobile Push. Now, many of you might be a little bit confused. You've seen all of this information about Line and our group messaging apps. And you've heard it in the Keynote, you heard it in the Keynote this morning, and you might be saying, what is a group messaging app? Well, a lot of folks in North America and Europe are asking these questions, but in Asia today, these are not questions that are being asked. In fact, group messaging is driving so much interaction that some customers are actually moving away from email or moving their advertising budgets to group messaging. Group messaging apps are over-the-top apps. Some people call them social apps. Some people call them mobile apps. I'm not really sure exactly where we're going to land in terms of terminology, but group messaging is the most prevalent in the industry today. And group messaging apps allow you to talk to consumers in brand new ways through text, through voice, through stickers, emojis. And some customers are actually building entire apps or pages on top of these group messaging apps that allow you to interact with your customers in brand new ways. Line is our first partner in our Group Connect product, and they have 490 million global users, which is a huge, huge number of folks. And they have a stat which is pretty amazing, that they see all sorts of barcode scans and conversions actually happening from sending messages through Line. They have 10 billion messages sent every single day online. 10 billion. 2 billion of those are stickers. So it's an amazing, amazing platform. If you haven't done so, text LINE to 56237, download the app, find me, I'm RJ Tallier. We can send some stickers back and forth, some emojis. It's a lot of fun. You can download the Marketing Cloud stickers so you can start to become familiar with group messaging and how it could potentially impact your brand. Now, we've got this Group Connect product that's available in beta here in Q4. And Group Connect is where you can manage all of your messaging across Group Connect or group messaging platforms. Our first partner is with Line, so you can actually send messages into those group messaging platforms, again, using all the data of the Marketing Cloud, content, segmentation, and it's all powered within Journey Builder. So it's a great advancement within our capabilities, and we're excited to partner with you. Now, I'd actually love to tell you a little bit more about Line, but I'm becoming an expert. But we actually have a special guest from Tokyo here today, so I'd like to welcome Shintaro Tabata to the stage. Welcome, Tabata-san.
Thank you, RJ.
Yeah. Well, Tabata-san, thank you and your team for your partnership, as well as for coming all the way from Tokyo here. It's great to have you. But I've done a little bit of explanation. Can you tell us a little bit more about Line?
Sure. Line is a smartphone app that offers a free voice call or free video call and real-time text messaging. In addition to that, we've invented sticker. I could say sticker is like a super emoji, much more advanced emoji. Line sticker allows users to express their feelings and emotions beyond description by words. So you can express your very contextual feeling or complicated feelings through the sticker. So it could be very effective and instant and efficient.
Yes. Yeah, those stickers are really a great way to describe emotions, and our Marketing Cloud stickers are actually a lot of fun, a great way to see how you can say I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm frustrated, or I just need coffee. Those are a lot of fun. Well, you guys picked ExactTarget to be the first partner to take to market. That's a huge honor from the Marketing Cloud's perspective, but I'm curious, why did you decide to partner with ExactTarget Marketing Cloud?
We believe Line can go beyond just messaging tools. So from this February, we've launched Line Business Connect project. In that project, we've opened our API to be integrated with external CRM systems. So in that project, we have to accelerate the Line Business Connect growth, so we choose ExactTarget as a partner. I think through upcoming our integration and collaboration with ExactTarget, we can cut the prospective clients' initial investment and development resource consumptions.
Yeah.
So we choose ExactTarget.
Yeah, great. Well, we're excited to partner with you on the Business Connect side, and we think that we can bring it to market faster as well. Folks in the audience are probably thinking, all right, Line seems fun, it seems sort of silly, I can send these stickers, but how do I make money?
Yeah.
Tell us about a brand that's doing some pretty cool stuff with Line today.
Sure. Just within 2 years, our marketing or commercial history, but we've already over 200 premium and very major brands, including McDonald's or Coca-Cola or Kentucky or Dior or Louboutin or blah, blah. So prime example of Line's marketing usage are coming from McDonald's in Japan. They launched their official account 1 year and 3 months ago, and they quickly got 7 million friends online.
McDonald's has 7 million friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just within 1 year. And they are sending their coupons or promotional message of new burger to their customers. Comparing with existing their channels like email, magazine subscriber, or other owned media audience, Line's audience is much more younger. So if you think about having a touch point with next generation's mobile-centric today's young consumer, which I think you should use Line.
Yeah, very good. Last question. Tell us where you guys are headed. You guys have had this rocket ship. You've been around for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Amazing growth. What's next for Line?
Yes, we have 2 directions about our next strategies. One is about geographic expansions. So far, our dominant market is mainly in Asia. But we are heavily investing, especially from this summer, we are heavily investing in United States market. For instance, we saw a huge TV commercial film campaign in this August, hiring Ariana Grande. And the one thing is the market expansion in the United States. And second thing is about the contents. We believe that Line can go beyond just messaging tools. So we are seriously investing in contents like portal site. So I mean, in terms of contents, we are collecting celebrities account or very famous TV program account. For example, America's Next Top Model or Family Guy.
Yes.
In addition to that, we also are having a collaboration with very major news service like BBC or very famous sports team like Manchester United. So one thing is about the geographic expansions, and second is the improvement of content richness. These 2 directions would be our next steps.
Yeah, well, we're excited to be a part of those next steps and really thrilled about our partnership. So thank you so much, Tabata-san.
Thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tabata-san. These group messaging apps are not only with Line, but you might have heard of apps like WeChat, Snapchat, GroupMe. There's all a Kakao Talk, a Kik. They're all down the list. And all of these different group messaging apps are places where you have to connect with your customer. So we're going to continue to innovate and build our group messaging capability to support all of them. And we're so thrilled to have Line as our first partner. So thanks again. By the way, my wife has asked me why I'm getting messages from America's Next Top Model online. And that's a different story. But anyway, that's research. It's work, right? So. All right, let's talk a little bit about where else we're investing. We've talked about our mobile messaging capabilities and really the leadership that we're taking there. The second area is around connected spaces. And connected spaces is a term that we're bringing to understand how do we take everything about an individual place and connect it with the Marketing Cloud through Journey Builder. So connected spaces is all about geofences, it's about RFID, about NFC, about Bluetooth, about all these different technologies and how we can connect them to the Marketing Cloud. So you might have some big questions like, what is a connected space? Or what is a geofence? Well, I've got some definitions to make sure that we're all on the same page. A geofence is a digital fence that helps you understand who's coming into and exiting from a specific location. A geofence can be around the convention center, around a city, around a state, or around a specific store, or maybe the entrance to a store. And a geofence helps you understand what's going on in and around your connected places, and then how to then react to those spaces. So we have a capability that we launched last year, which is all housed within the Marketing Cloud, where you can create a geofence around a location like the Convention Center or Lucas Oil Stadium. I'm hoping that you received some geofence messages as you entered into Lucas Oil Stadium yesterday, because that was what we've actually developed that marketing program that as you entered, you got a welcome message. So geofences are being used today by many, many of our customers, and it's available through our SDK, and you have a great screen for configuring these. So if you're a marketer that doesn't get into the weeds of the SDK, that's no problem. We can manage it for you, and you have a great WYSIWYG editor for creating and managing these geofences. Now, you might have heard about things like beacons. Some people have confused this with bacon. But you might be asking, what is a beacon? What are these things? Well, a beacon is actually... No, that's Beaker. That's Beaker. So my 2.5-year-old would like that. But a beacon is a physical piece of hardware that uses BLE, or Bluetooth Low Energy, to understand where an individual is, typically in a micro-location format. So they can understand that you are near to the stage, or that you're within immediate distance of me, or that maybe you're far, which is about 10 or so feet, depending on the beacon that you're using, from a specific location. So you can understand not only that someone's entered into a geofence, but they're actually near, immediate, or far from that specific place. And we're seeing all sorts of interesting use cases pop up to understand the physical spaces. For example, if you're a retailer, how long did you spend looking at those specific clothes? And maybe you went in for clothes, but you actually spent a lot of time over looking at the electronics. Suddenly, this starts to feel a little bit like web analytics, and then I can personalize the communications to you based on the data that I'm tracking from those beacons. I'm happy to report that our beacon capability is now embedded within our mobile SDK, and it's available for beta in Q4. I'd love to have you participate in that beta and take advantage of these really easy-to-use screens that our mobile team has built that allow you to configure these beacons and then just drop pinpoints onto a specific location. Or you can actually upload a map of your building or store and then drop them there as well. So this proximity marketing capability is all about connected spaces and how we can take it even further on that journey with our customers. All right, we've gone through messaging and connected spaces. Let me tell you about our connected product strategy and how we can take your products and connect them into the Marketing Cloud. With our mobile SDK, you can now connect really anything to the Marketing Cloud, whether that's a smartwatch or your product or a jacket or anything that has any sort of capability for connecting in through API into our products. And we can then take additional data from those products and then use it to send you messages back to the product. So those messages might be actually text-based. They might be little lights that pop up on a Fitbit. They might be a vibration on that Fitbit. They can be any type of message, not just text, not an email, not a text message or push message. Any type of message can be programmed to respond and react as a part of the journey. So these connected products really, we know that that's the future, but a lot of people have been asking, how do I actually do something with that? That seems like what the tech team is supposed to do. No, marketers, we have to take control of this and really understand how to pull connected products, connected spaces, and connect it with our messaging all through a product like Journey Builder. So Journey Builder, I know you've heard a lot about it all over the course of today and yesterday, but this is the place where everything comes together. Journey Builder is built on a single view of your customers across all of their interactions in connected spaces, across their connected products, all of the messaging that you want to do to those individuals, and it's personalized on a one-to-one basis. So this is where everything comes together on the mobile side, but it's not just mobile, it's really the whole connected customer experience. We have connected activities already within Journey Builder, like our SMS and push activities. We'll be building additional capabilities for our connected products over the next year, and our connected spaces triggers will be there late Q4 or early Q1. So this is the time where you can start plotting exactly what you want to do, start working with the product team and your account executive to understand how we can put the power of Journey Builder, these connected products, connected spaces, and best-in-class messaging in your hands and really build the future of your company. We're doing a lot of whiteboarding sessions and a lot of strategizing with our customers today, and it's a lot of fun. I've actually really enjoyed it. And we've got all sorts of great customers that are doing that with us. And I'd actually love to introduce you to one of them today, and would like to welcome Patrick Flanagan from Simon to the stage. Welcome, Patrick.
Hey, RJ.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's great to be here.
Yeah. So I'm very familiar with Simon. I go to your properties all the time, but people in the audience might not be familiar. Can you tell us a little bit about Simon?
I'd love to. So we have 250 plus malls across America, 37 states, and just see a phenomenal footprint of shopper traffic across the portfolio of shopping centers. About 3 billion shopper visits a year through the malls. So.
Wow, it's like you can't go into a mall without being in a Simon mall almost.
There's one in many places. So.
Yeah. Well, I know mobile is critical to your strategies, and can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so you may hear a kind of a mobile buzzword of, we want to be a mobile-first company, and that's an admirable thing. But for us, we didn't have a choice. Our shoppers a long time ago voted with their actions that we had to be mobile first. So, what do I mean by that? So, if you look at our email open rates, it's just one proxy for mobile usage. If the good folks at Litmus publish a benchmark, and they're think about running around 50-ish, low 50% is what they see on average as far as the number of mobile devices opening email. We're averaging 65 to 75%, so massively over-indexing. So, every time we send an email, we have to think of how that email is going to look first and foremost on mobile device. And another kind of proxy, the percentage of our desktop versus mobile website. For a long time, the desktop was certainly bigger. Got to a place with parity last year at 50%. And this year it's actually tipped, not just a little bit, but we're 60, 65, 70% on any kind of given month. So even that's accelerating. So we have to think mobile just always. It's just a way of being on almost this point. It's no choice.
Yeah. You've talked a little bit to me about those mobile and the connected experience and how it's really changing the way that we're going to shop. Can you talk about how the shopping experience is going to be different for us in the future?
And it already is, and it's just continuing to evolve. So, much like you're getting your own personal experience, the device that you are so intimately, part of you comes to the mall, no surprise. So the consumption of digital service from the second you walk on, so our Wi-Fi usage is skyrocketing. It's hard to keep up. I feel it for the carriers, as much as they bring more bandwidth, we instantly consume it. So it's kind of the same cat and mouse game of as fast as we can put more wireless access points up and put bigger ISP connections, people instantly consume it. We see it from kind of other digital services like demands for interactive kiosks with wayfinding. We see it on even our own apps and mobile usage. No surprise, the traffic pattern often for malls is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, back down. You see that in the real-time consumption. So it's just every step along the journey, it really is, oftentimes for us, happening on a mobile device.
Sure. Patrick, I want to thank you for your business, and especially it's grown over the last year. You've actually made some choices to bring some of the mobile capabilities
we have.
in. Can you talk about that?
So if we turn the clock back a few years ago, we had a different vendor for social listening, different folks for helping us with SMS marketing, a different platform for our push notification, and then we always used ExactTarget. So we had this massive fragmentation of different silos of data, different customer sets of data, different set of campaigns, and we just said the power of putting it together, that unification activity, regardless if there was one little feature that, it wasn't exactly right, that the combined whole is, and every day we think, confirm it, is just absolutely worth it, to kind of just go all in. For us, it was just and still is, so we're kind of living into that, just a hugely liberating experience. We can stop thinking in silos and start thinking it's just one shopper at the end of that message, and they don't even know, and it's hard to connect the dots. We have to start working against that.
Yeah, I love it. It's amazing. Thank you so much for putting so much time into our partnership and for helping us to help you with your strategy.
Oh, it's a blast.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick.
Thanks, RJ.
All right. Yeah, take care. It's always fun to see customers really succeed, and I hope that you know that I'm sincere when saying I really want to understand what your business challenges are and how the ExactTarget Marketing Cloud can help you to improve on those and to drive your mobile strategy. Our team is really excited to work with you, so hopefully you'll take me up on that. I've talked a lot about the capabilities and shown you some in screenshots here, but I'd actually like to take you on a journey. And I'd like to show you some of the software up close and personal. And so I'd like to talk to you about a brand that's a fictional brand that you might be familiar with. This is a brand called Northern Trail Outfitters. And Northern Trail Outfitters is a fictional brand. It's known for its outdoor apparel. It's known for its adventure gear. They have an app. They have an email strategy, they have a mobile campaigns that are running, and they really want to transform their in-store retail experience. So Northern Trail Outfitters is going to be our example, and they want to change things up. Instead of a shopper coming into their store, making an in-store purchase, and then leaving, which is a lot of times how retailers act and how the system is designed, they want to design a full journey around that in-store experience and make it a connected experience using all the power of the Marketing Cloud. So instead of a highly transactional way like this, their journey is actually going to look a little bit more like this. As someone enters the store, they're going to be welcomed. As they go to make a purchase, they're going to be assisted. And as they leave the store, they can provide feedback and additional updates, and then the opportunity to get additional updates from Northern Trail Outfitters. And we're going to be using all sorts of different new capabilities to drive store awareness around sales, like group messaging through Line. So it's this type of journey that Northern Trails wants to do to really transform the retail experience. And I'd actually like to take you into the software to show you exactly how we're going to do this today. And to do that, I'd like to welcome Doug Wilson to the screen. Doug Wilson is Director of Mobile Products. He's been with ExactTarget for a long time, and one of the folks who's really responsible for all the capabilities that you're seeing today. And so what Doug has up in front of him is Journey Builder. And Journey Builder is a great interaction canvas, as you've seen. And this, Doug, is where we're going to create that journey that I just showed you. So the first thing that we're going to do is we'll name our journey, and then we're going to actually start the journey with a trigger. And in this case, if you remember, the trigger that we're looking for is someone to walk into the store. They're going to walk past a beacon. The beacon's going to be configured to understand that they're within immediate range, and then that will trigger the rest of the journey. Here he is in the proximity marketing screen. He's selecting the store that's in downtown Indianapolis. These can be pre-uploaded into ExactTarget, or we can use the Google Maps API to pull these up if you have an address. So we're going to go ahead and select immediate. Great. All right, we've got that configured. Press done. Now our trigger is going to be set. We're going to go ahead and set that trigger, and that will start the whole in-store experience. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to welcome an individual to the store. We're going to welcome them through their app. We're going to assume that our most loyal customers have the app on their phone, so we're going to send them a push notification that says, welcome to the store. That push notification is not going to stop there. It's actually going to be a push notification linked to a cloud page, which is a landing page that's going to give them a specific offer to try to drive them to buy something while they're in store. So we've got our push message set, and then we need to go to the next part, which is all about engagement while they're in store and using some of these digital capabilities. We're going to drag over a decision split to help customers understand, or to help us understand the customers that are most engaged because they made a purchase today. Not only did they walk past the beacon, but they made a purchase. So for those individuals who have a purchase equal today, they're going to go down track A, and for those customers who didn't make a purchase, they're going to go down track B. Now, track A is going to send them an email, the email confirmation. Thank you so much for buying this. Who's sending paper receipts anymore? It's all about these digital receipts, and so we'll send them an email there. The second thing is if they don't make a purchase, we still want to try and drive them to do something while they're in store. So we're going to send them a push notification after they leave. So the push notification will be the type of abandoned store campaign that you might be doing with abandoned carts. So there's an abandoned store campaign. We'll send them another push message with an offer to try to get them to buy something, maybe at a later date. Now, the last thing that we're going to do within this journey is collect a little bit of additional information, and we're going to do that via SMS. We're going to send these folks an SMS survey. It's a one-question survey to say, hey, you came into our store today. please rate your store experience on a scale of 1 to 5. We want to understand if they had a good or a bad experience, and then pull that back into the contact record of that individual in the Marketing Cloud. All right. So this screen now matches the journey that we just created. So I think the only thing that we need to do is get some customers to come into the store. So if you remember, we're going to use Line within our Group Connect product to drive some customers into the store. So let's go ahead into Group Connect. This is our newest product that we're announcing today. We'll go ahead and create message. Again, it's a quick, easy editor. Select the outbound template. We'll type in the name of the message. And then we're going to select the account that we're going to send the message from. So you might have multiple Line accounts or additional accounts from Line and WeChat and Snapchat. We're going to select the Northern Trail Line account. And then we're going to type in our message. We want to send a 20% off coupon to all of the individuals who receive this message. And we want to have a little fun with it too. So we're going to add some content. Now, the content is stored within our content repository within the Marketing Cloud. So this is the same content you use for emails, same content you use for cloud pages, same content for web pages. We're going to actually we're going to select that tent icon. All right, so the Line message is ready to go, and we're ready to send this on. So Doug, let's go ahead and send that message, and then see if we get any customers in store. What do you think? All right, sounds good. All right, so this message is now ready to send. Are we seeing any? Here's a customer. All right. Hey, there looks like there's a customer, Jen. She is an avid Northern Trail Outfitter shopper. She likes boots. She likes all sorts of clothes. She just got the Line message on her mobile device, and it's prompting her to come into the store, take a look around, get something for 20% off. So that's a pretty awesome deal. So she saunters near the store, and she's getting closer to the beacon. But let's actually take a look at that slide to see what her experience is going to look like. So Jen is going to walk into the store, and she's going to hit that beacon, which is going to trigger our in-store experience and send her that push message as well as cloud page. All right, so let's take a look at the message that she receives. She's going to get an interactive push notification that has multiple options for her to take advantage of offers. She can add a passbook, or she can view the offer. She's going to go ahead and view the offer. 10% off wish list items today. That's a pretty great deal. So Jen, you can get those boots, which is pretty exciting. So she walks into the store, she starts browsing around. Now, what happens next is amazing, which is that beacon trigger not only prompted her in-store experience, but it also prompted Greg, who's our Northern Trail Outfitters associate, who's equipped with Salesforce 1 and a contact record of Jen's previous purchases, as well as all the information about Jen. So we can take a look at Jen's contact record, what she's purchased in the past, and help Jen to find the right products that she can really buy right now. So all of this is being powered by predictive intelligence and our intelligent data service, which is shown right here on the screen. Some recommended items. She can go ahead and buy those boots that she's been wanting. She makes the purchase, and then she walks out the door. This is an amazing connected retail experience that's using not only a journey for Jen, but also a journey for Greg, our store associate, powered by Salesforce 1. Now, that journey's not over, if you remember. The journey continues as Jen walks off into the distance. We want her to be a shopper later. We want to get her back here. So we're actually going to send her a text message to say, hey, Jen, how was your shopping experience? How was Greg as a store associate? She's going to think about it, and she is actually really liking those boots. She liked the way that Greg helped her with the recommended items, so she's going to give her experience a 5 out of 5. That then gets uploaded into the Marketing Cloud, saved in Jen's contact record next to all the rest of her data. It's an amazing connected retail experience. And if we go back to the slide, you can see a quick overview of Jen's journey as well as Greg's. And we're seeing Salesforce capabilities and the Marketing Cloud capabilities coming together to really transform the way that we can connect with our customers. It's pretty fun and an exciting future for all of us. Now, as you're thinking about what am I going to do next, how am I going to take this information and really build these connected journeys across all of the mobile products, I want you to know that we have all these capabilities ready for you today. We have our Mobile Connect product for SMS, our Mobile Push product for app engagement through push. Our location and geofence capability has been around for about 1.5 years now. And Journey Builder, of course, is where you pull all of this together. You are all in this room because you're interested in mobile, which means that you're innovators and you're comfortable with trying things out. And I'm really excited about working with you. And I invite you to take part in our beta programs. We have our beta products ready to go, and we'll be working directly with the product managers as well as the beta team to try out some of our line capabilities through Group Connect, as well as our beacon capabilities through our new proximity marketing solutions. We're really thrilled to participate in any sort of beta programs, feedback, whiteboarding, just dreaming up new ideas with you. So you can text Go Mobile to 56237 to start that journey and to kind of raise your hand. Or you can come talk to me after the session, and I'd love to sign you up as well. So I hope that you'll participate in one of these beta programs, as well as really get started in transforming your business with all of our mobile capabilities. I want to say thank you one more time. This has been a lot of fun. Appreciate all the help from Doug, from Jen, and Greg. And thank you to all of you. I'll be seeing you throughout the rest of the conference. Take care.